Yo, what's good YouTube? Tempo TCG here, back on my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be covering my new favorite way to play Roaring Moon EX, and that is with the Lost Zone engine. Now, I know Roaring Moon has been put in Lost Box for a while now, however, this is my personal homebrew list. It's got 2 Roaring Moons, it's got Hoopa, it still plays Iron Hands, Radiant Greninja, Iron Bundles in here, and we do have the 2 spicy Professor Sada's Vitality, which most Lost Box lists will not play. So the list is pretty simple in terms of Lost Box. However, like I said, we do play that Professor Sada's Vitality. We do play 6 Dark Energy just to make sure we have it, just to make sure we can swing with Roaring Moons with Hoopa. And I think the deck is really awesome. So without further ado, let's jump into some games. Alrighty, so looks like our opponent did win the coin flip here. So that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. They're probably going to want to go second, as most decks do. We are a Lost Box variant, so we do want to go second. They chose to go first, so that's actually looking pretty solid for us. So let's see what our starting hand can look like. Let's see what we can get cooking. Looks alright. We do have Comfey and Nest Ball. We don't have any Chorus in our hand. I think here what we're going to do is we're going to Nest Ball. Oh my goodness. 5 Dark, a Water, and a Counter Catcher. I have no idea what we're playing against here. I guarantee our starting hand is better than whatever that hand was. They can't even play, so I guess it was. Let's see what our opponent can get going here. They do have a basic Pokemon. We are going to choose to take our 1 mulligan. Our hand is not looking stupendous right now. They are just going to start Lone Mew EX, so I'm kind of wondering what they're going to go into here. The lots of Dark Energies is kind of odd. They do have Squawkabilly here. Maybe they're just playing Roaring Moon. There's the Pokestop. Roaring Moon. TCG Live is broken as per usual. Gutsy Pickaxe is wild. Wrecking Shoes. It looks like they're just playing some crazy turbo deck. So what went into their hand here? Drew a card. Yeah. Played Pokestop. Okay, it was the Gutsy Pickaxe. He's going to Squawkabilly away here. Looks like they are definitely playing some form of Roaring Moon. I think. I'm not really sure what else is in this deck here. They didn't get anything else into their hand. Deck seems interesting. I'll just say that. We're just going to go Nest Ball here for Rad Ninja. Let's check all of our Pokemon. Rad Ninja is here. Cramorant is here. We do have Hoopa. We do have both Roaring Moons and Sableye. Let's check our energy count quick. All 4 Polaris are here. Rescue Board and Prime Catcher are here. 5 Darks. We did prize a Dark. We did prize 1 Lightning and 1 Psychic. So that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and grab our Radiant Greninja here. We're going to grab Radiant Greninja. We're going to concealed cards away this Dark Energy here because it does allow us to Professor Sada's Vitality onto a Roaring Moon here, which can potentially give us a turn 1 attack. We're going to grab double Comfey here. Maybe we can get to 7, swing both. I kind of doubt it. I don't really see how helpful it's going to be. I don't really need to spin this Pokestop right now, as really there's not a lot of helpful cards that we can discard. Here's Nest Ball and Buddy Puffin. We'll grab a Nest Ball, I guess. Doesn't seem that bad. We're going to attach and then retreat here. We'll go into our other Comfey. We're going to go Flower Selecting, Roxanne Water Energy. Roxanne seems pretty good, but I think we're going to need to keep our Water Energies too. That's kind of a tough one. In this situation, I think we're going to keep Roxanne just because we do run 3 Water. We know all 3 are in the deck. So it's really not that bad for us to do here. I'm going to go Nest Ball. We are going to actually grab a Roaring Moon here just so we can use our Professor Sada's Vitality for a turn. If this Comfey does not find a Chorus. Let's see, we Flower Selecting. We're going to keep Counter Catcher. I just think it's too good of a card not to keep right now. Professor Sada's Vitality. We're going to attach this Dark onto this Roaring Moon here. Draw 3. There's our Artisan. There's our Hoopa. I actually don't know if there's anything else we really need to be doing here. We could spin a Pokestop. Let's see if we can get a Lost Vacuum off of it. Switch Cart is not the most helpful thing ever. Discarding Cramorant especially. So I actually don't think there's going to be anything else that we are needing to do here. So maybe we're just going to sit and we're going to pass. And I think that's actually perfectly fine. We do have Chorus here. We do have Switch Cart. We do have our Iron Bundle. So our hand is looking fine. Now maybe we could have played Artisan to get rid of that Pokestop. However, I'm not really sure what they're playing. It kind of maybe looks like an Ancient Box deck. I don't really know. They're going to spin a Pokestop, just get a Dark Patch, but Dark Patch isn't really helpful. They've got a lot of energy in this deck. I don't really know what they're playing, to be honest. However, Mew EX and Squawkabilly, they've got some nice looking cards. Let's see what they can get cooking here. They're going to attach a fighting energy onto Mew EX. Looks like they're going to probably be waiting for genome hacking to come into play, which could be really strong against Roaring Moon. It does give them both Calamity Storm and Frenzied Gouging. They are going to motivate here. And attaching the basic energy cards is probably pretty good here, because it is going to allow them to go ahead and use genome hacking on our Roaring Moon here after we go Calamity Storm. And they're going to be able to Frenzy Gouging us, which is a little bit scary, but I actually think we're fine. We're going to grab Colress. I think Rescue Board and maybe Dark Energy are all really good cards to have here. The Switch Cart is pretty good too, but I think this is perfectly fine. We don't really want the Lost Vacuum because we are going to be going in with our Calamity Storm. We don't really... Concealed doesn't seem that great. I think if we're going to do anything, it's going to go Flower Selecting. We'll keep this Switch Cart. We do run enough Dark. I don't think we're going to be needing that one. We do a 5 in the Lost Zone now. That'd be 6. We're going to go Rescue Board onto here. We're going to retreat. We're going to go into this Comfey Flower Select to get to 7. Sableye Nestball. We're definitely keeping Sableye here. We don't really need a bench Sableye yet. I'm actually thinking we're going to go Iron Bundle Blower to get rid of this Mew EX because it is actually kind of scary. So there we have that. And then I'm going to go attach here. We can Mirage Gate. I think Mirage Gate is very safe to do here. We're going to go... Let's go Water and Dark. And we're going to attach our Dark onto this Roaring Moon, our Water onto Greninja. This just allows us to have the flex to go Greninja next turn. And then here, I think we are literally just going to go Switch Cart to Roaring Moon and then swing. Now we can go Calamity Storm, discard the Stadium and play. Now look, this is a pretty crazy turn 2 here. We do have enough in the Lost Zone. We are swinging with Roaring Moon. It doesn't matter. Even if our opponent didn't brick, we're probably going to be swinging them for a knockout here. That just kind of proves how powerful this deck can be. We got that turn 2 Roaring Moon without a sweat. We could have easily got to 10 there and gone Sableye. However, Sableye was not overly useful there. They are going to go and concede. So let's hop into another game and I'll prove that this deck is better than you might think. Alrighty, so it looks like we're going to get choice here. We're going to choose heads. Head seems to be working pretty well, and of course we got tails, so we're going to lose the coin flip here. Let's see what our opponent picks first or second. Obviously, like I said earlier, we are a Lost Box variant, so we do want to go second in every matchup, essentially. But we can swing with Cramorant, we can potentially get turn 1 Iron Hands, turn 1 Roaring Moon. This deck is very flexible, it's very, pretty decent here. This start is not pretty decent, though. Artisan, Heavy Ball. We're going to have to waste our Prime Catcher early. It looks like we are playing against Lugia. So this could get a little bit sketchy here. If they don't set up a Lugia V, I think we're okay. But there's a heads. They're probably going to grab the Chops. Let's see what they can grab here. They are going to grab the Chops. If they have the Ultra Ball, we're looking bad. Lugia is a pretty scary deck. Master Ball there. I'm surprised TCG Live has the old black and white ace specs, to be honest. I haven't noticed that before. They do get the Lugia into play, which is, like I said, a little bit scary. If we can potentially KO this Minccino here, I actually think we're okay. Let's just check our prizes with Heavy Ball right off the bat. We've got a Colress, a Seda, Comfey, Buddy Puff, and Artisan. We're going to grab this Comfey, obviously. We're going to go Comfey, bench there, Artisan here, and then what kind of sucks is if we go Prime Catcher, we're just have Lugia in the active instead of this Minccino. And we would really like this Minccino. However, there's not really a lot we can do. Hopefully we can get into something so that we could go Artisan for Iron Bundle to get Minccino back into the active spot. Buddy Puffin and Switch Cart here. Both are good for us. I think Buddy is probably definitely better. Gonna go Buddy into Comfey. They're not playing a way to snipe the bench, so we don't really need Manaphy. We're going to go attach Water, retreat into another Comfey. Flower Selecting. Hopefully we can get a Colress. There's a Colress right there. That is so clutch. We're going to go Colress. If we can get away, there's the Iron Bundle. Here's a Colress. Vacuum and Super Rod both are really solid here. Artisan gives them an out into their... It kind of sucks because we are only playing 2 rods, so we'd be without rod for the whole game if we took this vacuum here. However, I do think we do have to take a rod. It does just give them another out to a Minccino, which in the end kind of sucks, but is actually pretty okay here. That puts us at 4 in the Lost Zone here, so we can go Artisan. We still don't have a switch, though. So that part's not the greatest spot for us. So maybe we go Artisan, and then we're not actually looking that great, to be honest. We can just grab the Cramorant. Then it actually looks like we are going to have to hit a fat pass here, which isn't ideal for us. We do have the Iron Hands. We do have the hands hopefully up next turn. We do just need one Flower Selecting, one Chorus to get to 7, and then hopefully we're able to see some progress in the game. They do get the Chinchino here. That card is definitely really scary. Chinchino can just swipe and kill whatever we have in our game. There's the Chops and the other Chinchino. So they definitely have the Lugia V-Star, but do they have a way to discard the Archeops here? It's the question that I have to ask. They're going to go Mist. Maybe they're going to read the Wind. I could very well see that being something that happens. One card that I think this deck could really utilize is a Temple of Sinnoh, specifically for this matchup, as this matchup can get a little bit rocky. They're going to draw 3 cards. They do still only have 1 Chops in the discard. Rat Ninja here could be really solid, but I actually don't know how solid it would be. We can still go... I think we're going to go Chorus to get to 6. We're going to keep Gate, Lightning, and then let's keep this Psychic here. Let me just see. We do have a Water already discarded. We're probably not going into Ninja, so I think this is okay. We're going to go here, and then we can go Bundle, and then force them to switch out of Lugia, and then go... Or we could hit Lugia with hands. I think Lugia, swinging Lugia with hands is pretty okay, actually. We do need another way to get an energy onto this Iron Hands first, though. So it's kind of a little bit sketchy, but you know what? Let's go switch into this Comfey here. Let's go Flower Selecting. Hopefully we can find another Gate. The other switch is okay. Hoopa is not really needed right now. And we can switch into another Comfey, Flower Selecting. And hopefully we can find the other Mirage Gate. We haven't attached for hand, but the Gate is definitely what we need here, so we can go attach and then swing Iron Hands. If we can swing Iron Hands here, I think we literally just win. We're going to go attach, Mirage Gate. We're going to grab Lightning, and let's grab a Dark. We can attach our Dark to our Comfey to retreat. Then we're going to go other Switch Cart, or other Mirage Gate, and we are going to go Dark. Let's just go Dark and Water. I don't really think we need Greninja too much this game. Let's go here, here, retreat, and then swing with Iron Hands. Turn 2. And look at that. Thank you very much for 240 and 3 prize cards right off the bat. Now, guaranteed we're taking another 2 next turn because they just don't have a way to return kill this Iron Hands. There's a Chorus, the Sate of the Nest Ball. I think we definitely just win this game now because we swung with that turn 2 Iron Hands. This deck doesn't have a boss's orders, and we did have to waste our Prime Catcher very early in the game, I do believe. So it's kind of a little bit sketchy, but I do actually still think that we are going to win no matter what, because we can just hands and then just kill whatever else comes into the active spot. Pretty much no matter what, unless he starts attacking with Lugia, but he has to swing with Chinchino if he plans to win this game. We could force the bundle play and see if he's dumb enough to go into the other Lugia, but I kind of doubt it. They're going to go Iono here. Iono's perfectly fine for us. We do still have the hands next turn to bring him down, even more prize cards. Sableye Switch Cart Comfey is pretty okay, actually. The Great Ball is failed. I genuinely don't think there's going to be a lot we're going to be doing here. I think we're just going to go, depending what we top deck here, they're going to be able to special roll for 140. Then we can just hands and KO it. And then if they go into another Chinchino, we just swing it with Cramorant, right? So I do think we're looking pretty okay. They do retreat, they do concede here. So yeah, that's kind of the power of the deck, is that you can swing turn 2 hands, turn 2 moon, like all that stuff is super easy to get. And that's what is really great about Lost Box decks in general and the Lost Zone engine, is that it is so powerful. I hope that this video proved to you that maybe this is the best way to be playing Roaring Moon right now. And let me know what you guys want to see next. And as always, the list is in the description below, so make sure you copy that. You can export it right to PTCG Live. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.